Brazil, Carnival, celebration of curves. Welcome once again to Supersized Ladies. Brazilian culture has a public love for curves, and research shows that the value placed on beauty transcends just appearance. It's tied to opportunity, identity, and social belonging. A study of Brazilian women found that nearly two-thirds believe that looking beautiful positively affects life changes. Fullness curves and physical presence are frequently celebrated in fashion media in carnival culture. At the same time, there are conversations in academic circles about body image and distortion, societal pressures, and how ideals shift over time. Studies show that while many Brazilian women express body satisfaction, there is tension between traditional appreciation for fuller figures and newer thin ideal influences. In short, plus-size beauty is celebrated in Brazil not only through dance, costume, and beach life, but also through cultural narratives that see curves as part of beauty's richness. In Ghana, beauty standards are deeply rooted in culture because Ghana is a symbol of wealth and status. Tradition and visual symbolism, pageant like Ghana's most beautiful, reflect cultural ideas and include input from contestants, judges, traditional leaders, and audiences about what beauty means. Shape, voice, confidence. In a Ghanaian context, while being very slim is not always idealized, fuller figures are sometimes associated with health, status, and being well cared for. Also, certain ethnic groups in southern Ghana use traditional body marks not only as aesthetic embellishments, but as symbol of beauty and identity. These practices reflect long-standing local values about form, ornamentation, and visibility. Plus-size beauty is celebrated in Ghana through both formal culture, pageant social norms, and everyday visual traditions, where fullness is one among several traits of admired feminine presence. Jamaica dancehall was tribute to curves. In Jamaica, plus-size beauty is celebrated not only through music, dance, and social life, but through everyday self-perception and community norms. A 2022 study of university students in Jamaica found that the majority feel satisfied with their bodies, while increased BMI does link with more dissatisfaction. Many Afro-Caribbean women still hold fuller or thicker body ideals as perfectly acceptable, ever desirable. Younger Jamaicans growing up feel this too. Even though media often promotes lean ideals, Jamaican adolescents have been shown to view thicker bodies as part of beauty. All research like body image, physical beauty, and color among Jamaican adolescents reveals that beauty among teens includes curves, proportions, and presence, not just being thin. What this shows is that in Jamaica, plus-size beauty is not an aside or a trend. It's woven into what people value: strength, warmth, confidence, visibility. Despite global influences pushing toward slimmer ideals, many Jamaicans still hold to norms where curves are embraced, where fullness is tied to identity, and where beauty lies in having presence, not just in fitting into narrow standards. Mauritania tradition of larger beauty. In Mauritania, plus-size beauty is celebrated through one of the most historical, explicit cultural ideals around body size. For generations, large bodies, particularly in women, have been equated with wealth, desirability, social status, and marriageability. This belief is so deeply embedded in the culture that it gave rise to the controversial practice of les pleurs, or force-feeding young girls to accelerate weight gain, often starting as early as 5 years old. Les pleurs was practiced to prepare girls for marriage, based on the belief that a full body signals that a woman comes from a prosperous family and is fit for bearing children. The aesthetic ideal in Mauritanian society has traditionally favored stretch marks, soft flesh, and a visibly abundant body, seen as symbol of not only beauty, but also of social positioning and family honor. Although les pleurs has declined in practice due to growing health awareness, legal scrutiny, and international pressure, the underlying preference for full-bodied women remains culturally significant. According to interviews conducted by human rights research and journalists, many Mauritanian women continue to associate slimness with poverty, hardship, or illness in rural areas, especially. A curvy silhouette is still widely viewed as the epitome of feminine beauty and societal success. Even as modernity and media shift body ideals across the globe, many Mauritanian women navigate this evolving landscape with cultural pride, embracing size and an affirmation of tradition and femininity. Plus-size beauty is not only respected here, it has been ritualized, institutionalized, and revered.